The amazing drama you're about to see is a matter of human record.
All out for high noon.
Come on, this is our stop, you knuckleheads.
Thank you, Imogene Coca. And now with the arrival of spring, flowers have once again come into prominence. And over in Everbloom, Connecticut, a lady has developed what she calls the lightning Easter lily. And so from the gardens of Connecticut to our microphone comes Mrs. Hardy Perennial.
My truck's running fine, I ain't doing.
You were playing patty cake when you should be at his throat.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome back. Good to see you all out there, you and you and you.
Not you.
Happy springtime. Here we are again. I think looks like we're getting close to the end of some crazy. And that's a good thing, right? Yeah. So in celebration of that, we're going to look back on last year. And we're going to see, all the way back there, we're going to be featuring tonight our best of the guests. So we had last year a lot of our friends who came out and they contributed some entertainment to our shows. So we went through and found some songs that they did, some great representation of their music, and we're going to play those here tonight.
And it's not really the best of the guests. What it is ones that we thought were really good to show to you. But really, everyone who has come and played or given us songs to play on our Sunday streams have all been spectacular. And so if you have not seen some of our old streams before, if you missed a stream, jump in there and check it out, because some of these other performances were just amazing stuff. Every single one of them, a real keeper. It was hard to choose, and these are the ones that we want to show you now. You should check out the other ones later, and check out their pages, streams, and whatnot as well for even more content from these brilliant musicians.
Which will be featured in the credits at the end of this show. So speaking of these fantastic guests, let's see our first one, our wonderful friend, Brian Marshall Romero. We met him in New Mexico, 2015, on our tour. This guy is bona fide. He's fantastic. He's a wonderful musician, a wonderful human being. He and his buddies and musician friends back over in Hatch Valley got together and swapped some songs. And this one was one that Brian did. It's called When I'm Drinking by his friend Ryan Painter. And here it is. Right here.
Been a hell of a day, man, I'm tired. Been thinking about you again, man, you drive me wild. It's been too many years, I need to let you go. On a day like this, man, one thing I know, when I'm drinking, I ain't thinking about a thing. When my whiskey hits the bottom, I don't feel a thing. Pour me a big, another shot of Crown, and I'll sit here around this bar still shooting down. was a brown-haired girl with long tan legs. Can't get her off my mind. Don't care what anyone says. When I'm drinking, I ain't thinking about a thing. When my whiskey hits the bottom, I don't feel a thing. Pour me a beer, another shot of Crown, and I'll sit here around this bar stool shooting down. Are you feeling down? How about a shot of bourbon? That'll ease your pain. That'll ease your burden. Tomorrow I know there'll be hell to pay. That's the risk you take for the games you play. When I'm drinking, ain't thinking about a thing. When the whiskey hits the bottom, I don't feel a thing. Pour me a beer, another shot of Crown, and I'll sit here in the bar stool shooting down. Yeah, I'll sit here in this bar stool shooting down.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. I know I enjoy listening to that stuff every time. Coming up next, 6 Feet of Earth has the ability to morph a little bit, a couple of different versions of it. This particular version that we did, we decided that we would take some of our recorded material from our album, which is currently still available in hard copy. You can contact us about that, and use that recording track as a scratch track for everyone to lay down new tracks using instruments that they've been experimenting with in lockdown, and our new recording systems that we've all gotten together. We've started being able to record at home. So we tried that. We used it as a scratch track. We put down a version of 6 Feet of Earth, tracked to an old recording of it, but entirely new instruments and a completely new mix. So this is an overdub project on an old recording, which I think turned out extremely well. And then, coming after that, Don't Go Too Far Away, a song that the band has never played together in person and has never even rehearsed together in person. So this was another attempt of recording that we'd never tried before. We start with a scratch track. We send it out to everybody. Everybody puts a part down. We have no idea what everybody else is going to be playing. So we're playing what we think sounds good. Whoever gets to mix it, mixes it all together into a song. I think it turned out really fantastic. Brand new material.
What's fun about this one is this is like one of the first things that we started doing right when everything closed down. We couldn't practice together. And Chris wrote the song, recorded himself doing it on guitar, emailed it out. I came over to the boat. We were still in the same bubble at that point, early on, and laid down a bass part. Pretty fun. And then we got distracted with other projects and other things, and it kind of got put on a back shelf for a while. We came back to it and really built it together, but I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm not much of a computer guy. I'm kind of a Luddite. I don't really like the things. So I didn't have the skills or the desire or the inclination or timing.
Wherewithal.
That's the word, thank you. I didn't get a video of myself playing at the same time that I was recording. So Chris masterfully I laughed because it was a long effort. Took video of me playing a different song on an upright bass and made it look like I was playing to this. And honestly, I think I'm playing the same thing, but I'm not. That was a great job of video editing. Yet another skill we acquired during this whole pandemic.
We found out that we can trick the audience by doing video. In fact, Aaron's not even in on this video call. That was just an assembly by Chris Callahan of Aaron talking at different meetings, and he just put it together to look like he was saying what he just said. No, really.
It's all lies. We lie to you constantly.
That's right. So anyway, I hope you enjoy. We're going to have a version of 6 Feet of Earth done entirely overdubbed to an old track, and a brand new song that we had put together. We still have yet to play. Hopefully soon we will play it in person. Don't go too far away. I hope you enjoy them. They're up next. Thanks.
You got a boss job. You got a fast car. You got a girl on the side. Just who do you think you are? 6 feet of earth will make us all one size. 6 feet of earth will make us all one size. You're a heartbreaker, a little love taker. Not a man can stand up till you're wise. 6 feet of earth will make us all one size. 6 feet of earth will make us all one size. 6 feet of earth, 6 feet of earth, 6 feet of earth will make us all one size. And then in the end, riches to the grave. No matter who you are, rich or poor, it all ends up the same. 6 feet of earth will make us all one size. 6 feet of earth will make us all one size. 6 feet of earth, 6 feet of earth, 6 feet of earth, 6 feet of earth, 6 feet of earth will make us all one size. Stay home now, don't go out. You gotta be somewhere other than here. Stay inside, surrender. Too far is better than far too near. We can't get together to share the music and the beer. But hold on, just don't go too far away. Please don't go too far away.
6 feet round, 6 feet down, a paper stack to the bathroom mirror. Bill red wine, surrender, far better than a cold cup of your tea. Can't fight the weather, scream at the storm like a bad King Lear. But hold on, just don't go too far away. Please don't go too far away.
Stay sane now, keep moving, eyes forward.
What is that you hear?
Don't ever surrender. You know it better than our fear. The songs are a tether. The love is music to my ear. You hold on and don't go too far away. Please don't go too far away.
Please don't go too far away. Please don't go too far away. Don't go too far away.
Well, welcome back. That was a lot of fun. Our next artist is the amazing Cindy Emchi. We've performed with her a handful of times and really looking forward to getting back with her. This next song, The Bars Are Closing, is one that she wrote at the beginning of the pandemic and I feel is extremely poignant. Say that one more time. Extremely poignant. It's a beautiful song.
How poignant is it?
So poignant. I got nothing. I'm sorry. But after that would be another favorite of mine personally that we do, an original written by Mark Donnelly, Hero on the Stage, which I decided in my creativity that my hero theme was Batman.
Makes an excellent Batman. And the Cindy Emchi song, because we're basically a year into this whole thing, I mean, we're coming around that, and now we can see that the bars are actually opening again and will be opening soon. Like we can see the light at the end of the tunnel here. We'll be back at Toots Tavern playing a Sunday gig. I mean, maybe June, who knows? But it could happen that soon. So it's exciting, and it's and for the joshing I gave Aaron, it is a really poignant song, and it's almost especially more so now. Now it has sort of a hopeful tinge, right? That's all in the past. And then my song is one where we did a whole session where we were going to do stages, and so this was, I couldn't figure out what I was going to do for a stage. So I just took my picnic table in my backyard and pushed it up against the fence and decided that would be my stage. And I was kind of going for a King of Comedy vibe. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that film, but anyway, I hope you enjoy.
The pandemic has been such a weird and fruitful time for people to be writing songs and making art and resisting oppression and all these, it's a weird fucking time, right? So I wrote this little tune. I hope you like it. It's called The Bars Are Closing. The bars are closing. The city's crazy. And all we know is right here. The bars are closing. The country's crazy, the streets are running with our fear. No one's loving anymore. We're all shut in. City's crazy, and all we know is right here. The bars are closing. The city's crazy. The streets are running with our tears, chasing the goodness in our poor. Hope is the sawdust on all those empty dance floors. The bars are closing. The city's crazy, and all we know is right here. The bars are closing. The country's crazy. The streets are running with hard fear. Learning what to do or say. Trying not to spread so much hate. The bars are closing. The city's crazy, and all we know is right here. The bars are closing. The nation nation's crazy. Change for good or bad is growing near.
Hey, Lorax. Easter Bunny. Oh, Mr. Monster. So glad you guys could make it. Olaf, hey, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, good to see you. Oh, hey, we got an amore. Me amore too, huh? Oh, look at this. Look at all these people here. Oh my goodness. Thank you all so much for coming. It means so much to me, especially you, Pumpkin.
I'm a hero on the stage. 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 I surfed a lot of couches from DC to San Diego, driven all the highways looking for a faster route. Played the late night Sunday gigs way out in God Forsaco, up and down I-5. I know every in and out. I'm a hero on the stage. Whiskey bend and hell for leather. I'm a hero on the stage. Hell bend and whiskey down. I'm a hero on the stage. Y'all just put your hands together for this hero on the stage. Oh Lord, I love this town. The Showbox and the Crocodile are hopping in Seattle. Portland's Crystal Ballroom has a sprung dance floor. Frisco's Great Americans down from the Mitchell Brothers. But don't make the mistake of going in the wrong door. I'm a hero on the stage. Whiskey bend and hell for leather. I'm a hero on the stage. Hell bend and whiskey down. I'm a hero on the stage. Y'all just put your hands together for this hero on the stage. Oh Lord, I love this town. My musical integrity is all that I believe in. I sling the righteous riffing too to bring the righteous fans. And if the rent is coming due, I might play a request or two. But slap me if you see me in an 80s cover band.
He's a hero on the stage.
Whiskey bent and hell for leather.
He's a hero on the stage.
Hell bent and whiskey bound.
He's a hero on the stage.
Y'all just put your hands together
for this hero on the stage.
Oh Lord, I love this town. LA's a different story, a la Lennon's long lost weekend. From Ventura to the whiskey and OC down in the south. It ain't so much a problem of the van climbing the grapevine as it is of maybe someday never ever getting out. I'm a hero on the stage.
Whiskey bend and hell for leather.
I'm a hero on the stage.
Hell bend and whiskey bound.
I'm a hero on the stage.
Y'all just put your hands together
for this hero on the stage.
Oh Lord, I love this town.
I drive a beat up Ford and live in my mama's basement. She just shakes her head and says that I should get a job. I maybe can't afford to pay for food and toilet paper, but when I feel the blues, I just crank the volume knob. I'm a hero on the stage.
Whiskey bend and hell for leather.
I'm a hero on the stage.
Hell bend and whiskey down.
I'm a hero on the stage.
Y'all just put your hands together
for this hero on the stage.
Oh Lord, I love this town.
I'm a hero on the stage.
Whiskey bend and hell for leather.
I'm a hero on the stage.
Hell bend and whiskey bound.
I'm a hero on the stage.
Y'all just put your hands together
for this hero on the stage.
Oh Lord, I love this town.
Hello again. You've returned to us safe and sound after that excursion into my backyard. We've actually got another excursion to the backyard, that same backyard, coming up because we did a song with Ricardo, his infamous La Diabla, in our backyard. And this one is when we actually recorded all the parts together. We were socially distanced, so we played all at the same time, but we set up microphones and individual inputs for all the instruments, so we were able to capture all the tracks independently, which meant that we could do a mix down. And the mix down, I think, on this was came out really well. And Ricardo's performance, of course, is epic. And Mr. Callahan did an excellent job of putting it all together. It really brings the whole piece together. And that's going to be the second slot. The first slot is a cover by one of my very dear friends, Mr. Keith Haddock, who was able to contribute some songs for one of our streams. This is a Tom Waits tune and we all, of course, love Tom Waits. He's very inspirational. Keith is a man of many talents. He's a great photographer. He's a great videographer. He's a great editor. And he put together a piece that visually is just really, it accompanies the song really well. And it's very personal. It's particularly moving, I felt. And I don't know, Ricardo, you were saying something earlier about that.
Yeah. So this is a song from Mule Variations, "Take It With Me," and that whole album's got some real tearjerkers on it. But this one's one of the most gut punching songs on the record. And I remember he played this. Him and Claudia, his wife, played this for me. They sang it together one time, like 5 years ago or something. He was like, "Oh, I know you like Tom Waits. I've been obsessed with this song." And they were sang it as a little duet, and they were both crying by the end of it. Like, it means a lot to them, clearly. And so he did it. He made a video that basically just really just sums up how much family has been important, for all of us through this whole pandemic and being at home. It's been one of the great gifts, right? That we've been with our loved ones, either our significant others or our children or both, or our cats, in the case of
the cats.
Yeah. So it's really cool. I mean, I think, again, it's just one of those great sort of poignant statements on the condition that we've all been going through the pandemic. And Keith just does an expert job of it. So looking forward to showing it to you right now.
All right. Hi. A little Tom Waits for you. Phone's off the hook. No one knows where we are. It's a long time since I drank champagne. The ocean's as blue as your eyes. I'm gonna take it with me when I go. Old Lawson's gone. Now way back when we lived in Coney Island. Ain't no good thing ever dies. Gonna take it with me when I go. Far, far away, train whistle blows. Wherever you're going, wherever you've been, waving goodbye, the end of the day. You're up and you're over, and you're far away. Always for you, forever yours. It felt just like the old days. We fell asleep on Beulah's porch. Gonna take it with me when I go. All broken down on the side of the road. I was never more alive or alone. I've worn the faces of all the cards. Gonna take it with me when I go. In the land there's a town. In that town there's a house. In that house there's a woman. And in that woman there's a heart I love. Gonna take it with me when I go. Gonna take it with me when I go.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Su cabello es rojo, like the blood in the agua. She breathes in my ear of her husband's cruel heart. La sangre es roja. She kisses me pistola for luck. Y que deseo. La diabla es roja dice que me ama. Eternamente pagaré por sus pecados. He sits on the chair in the empty cantina. I walk like a ghost with her kiss on my lips. El Cochino, as he closes his eyes, he understands it was her hand. La diabla roja dice que me ama. Eternamente pagaré por sus pecados. Nino body, the dust from the gallows. I walk down the road with the weight of my shame. Su cabello es roja as I kick at the clouds. No one cries mi nombre. La diabla roja dice que me ama. Eternamente pagaré por sus pecados. Che, che, che.
And we're back. Back from hell.
Made it.
Okay, so yeah, coming up next, we've got another one of our good friends, our local band out of Oakland, California, featuring the mighty Amy Zing and Ace and Eric, and their little trio called the 3 Drink Circus. They contributed a couple of songs to one of our streams a few months ago. They were all good. It was tough. It was a tough choice. We had to watch all the videos to see which one we wanted to pick, but this one had that certain I don't know what.
Je ne sais quoi.
It was
oh,
booze.
that's what it is.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, it's about gin basically, and we're drunks, so that's probably what put us over the
A
edge.
gin nest.
Je ne sais quoi. These are the jokes, people. And it's a great video. It tells a whole story. It's a whole journey that I think is very relatable to us. So we definitely wanted to feature this one. I think you're going to enjoy it thoroughly. After that, we did another newer song for us called "Hell of a Shame," written by the mighty Chris Callahan. He's going to tell you a little bit about this one.
Well, yeah, I think that was written maybe a year before we locked down. So it became pretty much a staple in our set. You know, I mean, whenever we played at Toots, we pretty much played this song every time. And then we locked down, and playing around with it, actually in Mark's backyard, we played around with an acoustic low-key version of it that ultimately has evolved into what this video now is. It's not just a laid-back acoustic version of it. It's this psychedelic multi-instrumental journey with Bren playing cello and the fiddle and Rick on the organ. It's just this amazing soundscape, and just because of the sound and the basis of the song, the theme of the questions of the song itself pretty much prompted me to make this video, which is kind of my tribute to Carl Sagan.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like a Space Odyssey. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Billions and billions of Carl Sagans.
I'm saying. So I kind of gussied up that video a little bit. So I guess we'll go into 3 Drink Circus, and then maybe we'll go back into Hell of a Shame.
Why not?
Yeah. All right.
We'll see you there.
Here we go.
I like to think of myself as a decent young chap. How's the weather? The miss is a tip of the cap to you as we exchange all our pleasantries. Pinky is extended. This tea is so heavenly. All of my buttons all buttoned up perfectly. Tie pins and buckles all straight into perfidy. No one can notice the internal scuffling. Legions of infantile voices kerfuffling. I have been good. I have kept it all in. I deserve a reward, an allowance of sin. But what is this treasure I find in my pocket? What angel of fortune could secret this bounty within? I will unscrew the cap to free it from its docket and raise to my lips the savor of gin. Oh, 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 the savor of gin. Savor of gin. Unleash this monster, the creature inside. If you heckle my jackals, I'll jackal your hide. Oh, it might amuse you, or it might abuse you with unholy vitriol, wit true and tried. I used to
an old man. I've misplaced my cap, but I tip what I can to you, hoping it isn't too lecherous. Is this a smile or a leer? It's too treacherous. Gin, gin, gin. Oh, the savor of gin. Oh, the savor of gin. Oh, the savor of gin. I have a new lady whose surname begins with a G. I understand her and she understands me. Never have I been so happy and free. With her in my arms, who else could I be? Oh, who else could I be? Oh, who else could I be?
What do you do when you're down and you're blue and you're stuck in the hole you fell into? Dig yourself deeper, the whiskey gets cheaper, and right about then you begin to start wondering why. You sit there and cry and wonder what else can go wrong. You holler and shout, you want to get out, and that's when you sing out your song. What in the hell are we doing? Why in the hell are we here? When in the hell did it start going wrong? Where in the hell is my beer? How in the hell did we figure it out? Who in the hell can we blame? Until I get all of my answers, and lo, be a hell of a shame. Stop all this whining about. Well, you must have missed it, cause I got a list that lays all of the ugliness out. There's death and there's taxes and voodoo, the taxes, it all goes right down the drain. From my point of view, we're all getting screwed, so let me sing out my refrain. What in the hell are we doing? Why in the hell are we here? When in the hell did it start going wrong? Where in the hell is my beer? How in the hell did we figure it out? Who in the hell can we blame? Until I get all of my answers, it'll all be a hell of a shame. Never be brilliant or clever or ever make sense of it all. And if that's the case, I'll be making this face and I'm banging my head on the wall. If we keep on doing, then we keep on screwing up everything that we can see. Then let's get to boozing, humanity's losing, so sing up and drink out with me. What in the hell are we doing? Why in the hell are we here? When in the hell did it start going wrong? Where in the hell is my beer? How in the hell did we figure it out? Who in the hell can we blame? Until I get all of my answers, it'll all be a hell of a shame. Yeah, what in the hell are we doing? Why in the hell are we here? When in the hell did it start going wrong? Start going wrong. Start going wrong.
Here we are. Back from hell once again. Our next guests are some friends of ours who are, I mean, they're family. Blame the Whiskey. They've played a couple of times. We've crossed musical paths with them a few times. I think we've even, in various forms, combinations of this band, we've been in some of their videos for their shows. They encapsulate that Irish vibe, you know, that really folksy, rousing, harmonious thing going. And they do this is original of theirs, which kind of departs from the Irish vibe, but it's still got this really groovy vibe. It's called Peace of Mind.
I'm pretty sure that every member of our band owes every member of their band at least one beer, and the reverse is also true. And then after that, we're going to do another 6 feet.
Another 6 feet. We got 12 feet tonight, folks.
That's a foot.
This one is actually a live performance, and we didn't get a lot of chances to play together. We were afraid it was going to sound a little bit like a rehearsal, but it really actually came out more like an experimentation where we just caught the groove and went with it, and that's why we're presenting it, because it came out really well. So you actually hear 6 feet of Earth twice in this stream, but 2 completely different takes of it. And we're talking about potentially putting out an entire 6 feet of Earth album, where it's really just 12 different versions of the same song. So look for that in the future. But coming up next now, Blame the Whiskey, Peace of Mind, and another version of 6 feet of Earth.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So much depends on the season and the day. So little on the reason and the way. Time don't heal, just leaves me fresh scars. And wine ain't a meal, listen singing in this bar. Here we go now. Can I get some peace of mind? In time don't heal,
peace of mind. Can I get some peace of mind?
You got a fast job. You got a fast car. You got a girl on the side. Just who do you think you are? 6 feet of earth will make us all one size. 6 feet of earth will make us all one size. You're a heartbreaker, a little love taker. Not a man can stand up to your wiles. 6 feet of earth will make us all one size. 6 feet of earth will make us all one size. 6 feet of earth. 6 feet of earth. 6 feet of earth will make us all one size. Death in the end brings us to the grave. No matter who you are, rich or poor, it all ends up the same. 6 feet of earth will make us all one size. 6 feet of earth will make us all one size. 6 feet of earth. 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 It's all one size.
Nice. Woof, woof.
Well, I hope you enjoyed all of that. That was it for this stream. Those are what we got for you today. Be sure and check back with us for next month, first Sundays until we know better in person. So keep checking it out. We'll be releasing some of these songs in singles as well. So make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and get updates as they come in. You can check out some of these songs in their singles and play them for all your friends. Share, like, check us on Facebook. Check out, we might have some of the band members might have an OnlyFans page for you to look at. Who knows? We might get that. never know. I would like to put out a big thank you to all of the people whom we shared with you today who gave us contributions for these streams. We look forward to sharing more friends' bands and these bands as well. The amazing Amy Zing, Three Drink Circus, Blame the Whiskey, Brian Marshall Romero, Cindy Emchi, Keith Haddock, and you, of course, for joining in and hanging out. Hopefully, we will see you all in person sooner than later. And if not, we'll see you on the internet, on our stream. We're going to leave you now, closing out with a very special song given to us by our friend Brian Marshall Romero.
Song called Talons. Song called Talons, written with his friend Tony Martin for their upcoming album called Straight Ahead. Sneak peek of this song. So this is the first time people are hearing this.
Just for you snuffheads.
Just for you snuffheads.
Be sure and stick around for the closing credits to listen to this wonderful song, and we'll see you all next time.
Look shadow on both ends, but I know in the middle it gets deeper. And Pastor, my friend, and we're wondering how we cross this river. Is it shadow at the old river bend? He said, "Tuck up your talons, fly right on over. It ain't bad as it seems. Fly over the thorns, tucked in salt cedar, just beyond there's a field of your dreams. Just beyond there's a field of your dreams." Will there be a bridge in the bend of the river when the good Lord comes calling on me? Said, "Tuck up your talons, fly right on over." Well, it ain't as bad as it seems. Flying over cotton fields and clover, we'll always remember our friends. So tuck up your talons, fly right on over, cross over, close to the bend. Look shallow on both ends, but I know in the middle it gets deeper, faster, my friend. And we're wondering how we cross this river. Is it shallow at the old river bend? You said, "Tuck up your talons and fly right on over." It ain't as bad as it seems. Fly over the thorns, tucked in salt cedar, just beyond there's the field of your dreams. Just beyond there's the field of your dreams.
Is that quick enough?
and slow fade to black.